Yes, welcome to the second video of Monkey Island 2 LeChuck's Revenge, and this time the first part in the hard mode. Not much explanation required. Well, the first part is actually just the same as in the easy mode, so I will skip that this time as we don't need to go over the same crap twice. Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island. Of course, the opening story with the pirates is also the same, so I will skip that this time. If you want to see it in the whole, then check out my video about the easy mode that I released last week. Part 1, the Largo Embargo, and like I said, this time we are going to do this in the hard mode. Well, of course, once again I start with all kinds of riches which I will lose to Largo as soon as I cross the bridge. Of course, I have tried what would happen if I leave the bridge immediately. Could I use these riches to charter a boat already? Well, it's not gonna work because then he will come from the other side. The game creators already took that little issue in my hands. Well, this conversation is actually more or less the same as it is in the easy mode. And well, just as in the easy mode, I will have to make a voodoo dolly. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead. I already revealed it in my video of the easy mode that the thread will be much harder here, the other three will be the same, and getting off the island will be a tiny bit harder. Well, I will first get something of the head, the body, and the dead, since that is the same as in the easy mode, so that we have at least that out of the way. And well, the easiest way to go is just to do them in reverse order, so let's do something of the dead first. Well, this animation is exactly the same as in the easy mode. something of the body. Well, that too is exactly the same as in the easy mode. Now I do need to steal the cartographer's monocle, but that comes later. Now, well, and of course Largo will now come in. Yeah, I'm not going to recite this again. I already did this in my video of the easy mode. And of course, the paper. What's that? Yeah, it works. 2 ingredients. Well, something of the thread will be the hardest. Something of the head does have a little obstacle here that is not present in the easy mode. Not too hard to deal with. But now I do need to get in, and we will see the cook here is working on a vichyssoise, and I will now have to do some specialty with that, but that is only important once Largo is gone. And me needing money to charter Captain Pratt's ship. For now, all I need here is this knife, as I do need it now. And now let's walk to the ship. And right now, just trying to pick up the rope like I did in the easy mode won't work, as it is now securely fastened. However, by using the knife on the rope, now all I can get here right now is the toupee and no shirt here. And of course, how to get something of the thread this time? Well, I'm now going to show you all the actions you should take. It's quite a lot. If you paid attention during the easy mode, then you could see that this bucket was missing in the easy mode. Yes, I'm going to need it. Well, if you just go for this one, then he will say no, and then it will be pretty please, no, pretty please, no, and that will go on forever. However, if you just do this, then it's just that works a lot quicker, don't you think? Now I need to go to the swamp. I don't have to visit the voodoo lady yet. I just have to fill the bucket with some mud. And it's mine, all mine. Well, let's go back to town. Let's close the door and play a little trick on Mr. Legrand. Now let's hide behind the screen. Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this gonna be? I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looks pretty steamed. Now there is a laundry service here. It is present in the easy mode, but it has absolutely no function in the easy mode. But now I will have to do with this laundry service. Oh, a nice little side note about these three pirates that you see on the left. Those are the same pirates who were standing in the street corner on Melee Island and Monkey Island 1. Well, this is of course pretty nice that you see here. The caretaker of the laundry is deaf. Well, I just was required to have witnessed this scene. Let's go back to his hotel room. Let's close the door. And what do we see? His train ticket. And of course, with this claim ticket, I can claim the ingredient something of the thread. It's not a t-shirt this time. I see! What do we have ready for Mr. Legrand? I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Now where was it? Ah, there it comes. Yeah, brah, I told you Legrand was the great in feminine form. Of course, back then it was a joke I tell ya. And I'm really not going into that trans discussion. And the game creators never intended it as such. And it is actually sad that I have to note it. Anyway, I have all the ingredients now for the voodoo doll. So let's visit the voodoo lady in order to get my voodoo doll. Well, that procedure is actually the same. And of course, once I have the voodoo doll, I need to get off this island. I will actually do that in both things in once, as it saves me a lot of going back and forth. I'll take just a little. Yeah, I couldn't pick up this string in the easy mode, but I didn't need it there. Here I will need it to get on this island. And how come, you will see for yourself soon enough. Well, just how's business, and of course, asking her about Largo Embargo. Yeah, true evil can never be destroyed completely. And of course, the same recipe will be noted here. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead. For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing. Yeah, well, we already know all that crap. Unless you didn't watch my video about the easy mode, that is. modes. In the easy mode you won't need the paper, but in the hard modes I will need it. In both part 2 and in part 3. So you won't see it in this video. But you will see it in the hard mode video in the next 2 hard mode videos. I have this pearly white bra. Yes, that will work. A dandruff flake from Largo's hat. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluids from his body. A single chip of the bone of the dead. And finally some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings including monosodium glutamate. These ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady. And of course, once again the warning that I have to get close to Largo. Well, before I'm going to pay Largo a visit, let's first go to the beach. The place where I was telling my story about LeChuck to those uninterested pirates. Because I need this stick now. Okay. I guess the kingmakers were just lazy. I do need the cheese sluggies that were in the bowl now. Squigglies or whatever they are. Squigglies. Heard that word before. But then again, English is not my first language. I need to catch this rat in order to get off this island. Yes. And the stick holds the box open. Now I need to tie the rope to the stick. Use the cheese stuff into the box and then have some distance. And pull the string. And now I got myself a trapped rat. Now let's first get the money to charge the ship. And of course, in the easy mode, it was already hinted I had to fire the cook. Well, let's get the cook fired by putting the rat into the vichyssoise, which is now vichyssoise avec rat. Well, let's ask about the stew. Well, this time there is of course no opening, as he already has a cook. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard? Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste? I think I will. Oh my god! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired! But sir! Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting filthy mess I've ever seen in all my life! Look at all the hair! What's this stuff? How am I ever going to get rid of all this junk? Well, here's your soup. I'm really not that hungry anymore. Hey, can you cook? A little. How'd you like the career in the first part world of pop food queen? And from here things are pretty much the same as in the easy mode. Well, I have a few more things to do to get off this island, but at least I will have the money. Well, in both difficulties it's 420 pieces of 8. And now it is vichyssoise avec red hairs. Well, what I also need to get off the island is to steal the cartographer's monocle. I just need to wait until he drops it to rub his eyes. And stealing this monocle, which is required in the hard mode but not in the easy mode, it will have some effects in part 2 for both difficulties. I can at least reveal that already. Well, let's now torture Largo. Of course, it is quite satisfying to see Largo suffer like that. I know that's a bit of sadist, but considering the kind of guy he is, I can feel sorry for him. Yeah, well, of course, I said it in the easy mode. Guybrush will now perform the ultimate act of stupidity. But in his defense, I can of course say that perhaps he didn't know that showing that beard to Largo would be stupid, and why that would be stupid. Look out, world, the most fearsome pirate. Of course, you heard that long tone that would only change the music when Largo announced that LeChuck would sail the seas again. That is, of course, what I already mentioned in my video of the easy mode, the power of the iMuse music engine that was in this game used for the very first time. It appeared that iMuse system was a quite expensive joke. They almost had to drop it, as it appeared to have taken them a very long time to get done right. Well, of course, back to the story, he will try to kill me undoubtedly. What can you give me something to protect me? He has magic just as strong as mine. Nothing I could do would protect you. But there is a way out. You're doing it right now, hunting for Big Whoop. Well, I said it in easy mode already. The entire story revolves around the treasure called Big Whoop. Of course, I'm not going to reveal what Big Whoop actually is, as that would really spoil things. So let's save that for the moment that Guybrush actually finds it, and yes, finding it we will. More or less. Yeah, Fat City, well, that is also a later concern. I can only get there once I reached the second part. coffin to get out, and well, of course, I will, just like in the easy mode, have to talk to Captain Dread now. However, he won't set sail until I give him the monocle Ice Stone, as he will require a lucky charm. That is a kind of difference between the two difficulty modes, but I already revealed that that will have some consequences for the second part. But I will get into that once we reach that point in the second part. The way the pier is shaped is already something to take note of. And once you will see the videos of the second part, perhaps you will understand why the pier is shaped the way it is. Well, this is a good moment to save the game. You already see the easy save, but I will need that once I start recording the second part. So let's use a new slot for the hard mode. Thanks, Moon! I was looking for another looking ceiling necklace. So what can I do for you? Well, and the rest is just the same as in the easy mode, so no need to go into the deep of that. This will end the video for this part, and next week, same time, same channel, you will see the easy mode of chapter 2, and of course in the week after that, same time, same channel, you will see me do the second part in the hard mode. Catch you later!